Mr. President, I was thinking about this the other day, and I wanted to ask you, if you weren't born into so much money and the real estate business and everything, what do you think like your dream job would be when you were like a little kid? Like, do you remember like any kind of aspirations before you knew like what kind of life you had?
Well, I remember in Queens walking down the street with my father, the great Fred Trump, and we saw an African American teenager leaving a convenience store, and three cops walked up to him. You know, he looked like a grown man. He was about 13.
Okay.
And these three cops said, "What are you doing, kid?" I think one of them might have said the N word. And he raised his hands and said, "I'm not doing anything. I was buying candy." And then the third cop cracked him in the face with a nightstick, and they started
Jesus,
beating the crap out, I mean, really beating the crap out of this kid.
that's
And I said to
awful.
my father, I said, if I wasn't a very talented rich person, I would like to be a police officer, father. And the great Fred Trump said to me, "Sir, you'd be too tough to be a cop, sir." He called me sir. So I, but I would have, I love our law enforcement. I love what they're doing. And I don't like that they're trying to defund and destroy and abolish our police, and I don't like that.
Photoshop expert. Love to see an Officer Trump. I would love to see an Officer Trump. Um, I was just curious. So, police officer. I mean, the way you wanted to be a police officer, not.
Well, it's
Um,
very inspiring because you
you
see
think
this.
so?
I mean, this 13-year-old, he had to have been at least 4'10", so he was tough.
Very intimidating.
And these three cops, they let him have it. They're very strong.
That sounds awful.